Hey everybody, it's Sunday. Welcome to Manifest It with Jill Hoyrup. That's me. Hi you guys. Hey, if anybody's new, I'm Jill Hoyrup, Master Psychic Intuitive Coach. I help you not only tap into your intuition, but help you start really releasing and shifting those blocks that you're having. I like to connect the energetic world to the reality world. So I have fun in the world of energetics and metaphysical stuff. So, and the whole purpose of this, right, is so you can really just empower yourself and find your roar. I'm all about the roar. Hey, Esther, darling. Hello, hello. So that's a little bit about me. If you're brand new, we always start talking about roar here. Just kind of started as my motto, like, I don't know, 10 years ago. And then kind of just grew from there. So we're a little roar star community. So I talk about spreading the roar. If you haven't liked the page yet, like the page, share it. Um, share this video to your groups. We're trying to get out there and help as many people as we can. So, hey, Gay, it's your birthday, Esther. Happy birthday. I'm not going to sing the whole song to you, but yay, I'm so happy. Facebook changed their notifications for birthdays, or maybe I need to fix mine, but they don't show it when you log in. And so I know I'm missing so many people's birthdays. So happy birthday. Fun. Are you doing anything fun? Hi, Alyssa. Good morning. Welcome, welcome. Oh, so I already talked about that, right? Yay. So if you haven't already joined us, if you're in Facebook right now, well, you are because you're watching this. Hello. Blonde moment. Do a hashtag ignite your intuition, all one word, in a search bar, and you will find us in the free group where we're talking about soul awakening journeys, intuition, energy stuff, everything. Yay! So that's that. Here it is. Cool. Okay, good. Yay, yay, yay. Okay, awesome. So I'm gonna jump right in. We don't have time to waste, people. We're on a new format now. So we are breezing through. If you haven't met us yet or joined us yet, we've been doing this for about 7-8 months now, end of May, whatever that is. And I'm taking you through an energetic activation process. I thought it would be fun to kind of start our week with setting our intentions. Now, we just had the new moon on Friday, which is a great time for new beginnings, setting intention, that kind of thing. So, you know what, I don't know if we're going to be pulling in all this wild energy anymore. I think we might just do that once a month, is what I'm getting right now. And then the rest of the time, we're just going to do a basic zap it up. Okay. Hi, Suchita. Welcome. Good morning. Where are you guys from? Alyssa, where are you at? Suchita, where are you at? Hi, Marie. Yay. Everybody's here. Um, so, what was I saying? I'm too busy saying hi to you guys. So our new format, in case well, I guess if you're new, it doesn't matter. So in case you're old and you're rejoining, not old, but you've been here before, we are now doing a quick activation, 15, 20 minutes, and then a 15-minute, 20-minute Q&A period. So a lot of things are coming up, right, as we live life and do life, live life. So I wanted to have the opportunity for you guys to ask questions about what's going on with your intuition or your spiritual growth or your path or what have you. So just be really detailed and specific when you ask your question and be thinking about what your question is. We'll do it at the end in about 20 minutes. Okay. Ooh, Vancouver. I'm originally from Seattle via California, so I know Vancouver well. My parents lived in White Rock. Fun. I love the energy up there in White Rock. Okay. So if you're new to us, then we do what I call a zap it up. You're going to learn, if you're new to me, that I like making words up and I like things to be fun. And so it kind of comes out in what I name stuff. So Zap It Up started 10 years ago with helping a friend get a job. And so I was like, let's zap up the energy. So that's how Zap It Up came about. Illinois for gay. So the Zap It Up is a 3-step process. So first we're going to think about what our intention is. And we have an energetic container here. I set one up for this live, right? And for the replay. So it doesn't matter if you're watching this now or on the replay or 5 years from now, the energy still applies and the container that we've set up here is still good forever and ever and ever. So what that means is I'm still tapping into you energetically if you're joining later. I know it sounds weird, but it's true. So don't worry. Don't worry if we go through and you've missed something, right? Or you think something's different. You'll notice I'm checking in with you as we go. I'm telling you what I'm picking up, and I'm wanting to hear what you are getting as well, because you're going to be using your senses as we go through this process. You're going to feel certain things or have a knowing of certain things. So keep that in mind. Hi, Lisa. So we don't check in on the congruent. I'm actually still going to check in. It's kind of habit. So, and if you see me doing this, it's because I'm feeling things and I'm muscle testing. So, all right, a couple deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth, and a little commercial break. Hydrate. Hydrate. I'm a hydrate pusher of water, by the way. Okay. I always get excited when we come on here. Let's take a couple deep breaths. Let's calm me down. A couple deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. This calms me down, centers us, connects us. Very nice. Kind of gets us back in our body. Okay. Is everybody feeling the shift there? I really felt it. Hey, Crystal. Yay, you're in Springfield too. I know, because you get to hang out with Gay and I'm jealous. Okay. So let's think about our intention now and start pulling in. What is it? It might be something that we're working on short term, like we really want it to happen this week, or with something we've been working on kind of more long term plan and goal. So you never know about timing. There is such a thing as divine and universal timing, but we have had people during the call, during the show. Well, I think it was Renee's first show or second. 30 seconds after the show ended, she got a knock on her door, and that was her manifestation. Her intention manifested with a knock on the door. So another person got a phone call for a job during the show. So these things can happen. I cannot guarantee you, of course, but I just want you to know, like, it's been kind of fun to see what's happening for people. Okay. Hi, Lena. San Diego. Oh, I want to live in San Diego. Okay. So we're going to start our Zap It Up. Okay. So if you want to put your comment, your intention in the comments, that's great. Then we can all hold collective space for you and cheer you on, etc. There's become a real sense of community here as we are talking with each other week after week. So just know that could happen, which is fun. Okay. So I'm just going to start by tuning in here to everybody's intention. And our first step in the Zap It Up process is to ignite that intention. So I'm literally like striking a match under it, lighting it up, and it's going off into the universe, into the ethers, like a rocket of desire, like Abraham Hicks talks about. So doing a quick energetic check-in on all your intentions and lighting them up. And off it goes. You may picture this a completely different way, which is fine. Like I said in the beginning, it's all about you. It's all about you, tender. But it is. It's all about you, and what everything that you see and experience as we go through this is completely fine. So you don't have to see what I'm seeing or feel what I'm feeling. So the one thing different is we're not pulling in any specific energy. We're just doing a straight old boring energy. Oh, darn. Right? So, and I'm joking when I say that, because all energy has its own frequency and packs its own punch. So, okay, let's see. Everybody's looking good. I haven't seen any comments yet, so I don't know if you, oh, now they're coming in. Gay's intention is to completely release fear, doubt, and second guessing myself. Perfect. That's a good one. Feels good. And Lena's is reconnections. Ooh la la, that sounds kind of hot. Okay. That's channeled through me for you. Cool. Okay. So just so you know, this isn't like a readings show or anything, but I can't help it, right? I'm going to get intuitive hits on things that you guys are saying. Sometimes it could be a word tweak or a phrase that you're using to set up your intention. So just know it'll happen. Ooh, an iPhone. I'm already getting a yes to your iPhone. Didn't you post about that somewhere? I saw you say something about that, Esther, and I was always like, oh yeah, you've already got your iPhone. Yeah, I do feel like you're getting your iPhone. I think tomorrow. It's going to be like something delayed the person getting it to you because it's for your birthday. See, sorry, I can't help it. Okay, smack. All right. Yeah. Okay. Off they go. Off these go. Very nice. Sorry, guys. Marie's still working on animal communication and healing. I don't know. You'll have to let me know. I could be wrong, Esther. You know I could be wrong. But as of this moment, I mean, I'm definitely getting a yes for you getting one. So we'll see about the timing of it. So Marie, for you, there's a little tweak I'm making, and that is that you're something about being open. Like you're maybe you even need to say like my gifts are expanding or opening in animal communication and healing. So I don't know what phrase you're working with. I don't think you're just working with, I think you're just telling me you're still working with it, but I don't know if that came through just now. I like that. I like expanding my animal communication and healing abilities. How's that? Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. So first step is to ignite it. Off it goes. Feels good. Everybody with me? Second step is to expand it. And I always picture it like I can't do it. I need a prop. I know I say that every time. Expanding it on all sides, all sides, all sides up and down. Okay, expanding it. So just see that intention, feel it, see it getting bigger as it's out there. So it's a rocket and it's out there in the universe and it's now expanding. So it's getting bigger on all sides up and down. And we're not making it crazy big. It is as big as it needs to be. And it knows how big it needs to be. So we don't really need to worry about the size. If you're seeing it super huge, like the size of the earth, that might be a little too big, but maybe not for some of you. So just we're just setting the intention that it does what it needs to do, okay? So Cheetah's intention is to spend some time meditating and self-care. It's been a busy week. That sounds like a really good one. Back when I was growing up, I don't know why I'm telling you this, but maybe it's going to be a topic later. I don't know. You just remind me, like, I need to get back to that because growing up, when I had to go to church every week, that was a day like we didn't watch TV, we didn't play on the computer, we had to do like quiet things. It was the Sabbath, it was the day of rest. It was you don't get to go play with your friends, you don't get to go do this and that and the next thing. So I need to get back to that. Like I love the days I'm off social media. I just love them. So just something to think about. More quiet time, more introspection. Like go write in your journal. Go, do the self-care stuff. I like it. Okay. So how's everybody doing? Feeling their expansion? Sorry, I feel like I'm going long today. Okay. Just so you know, the time is going to vary. It just is going to happen. I know it. Ooh, Linda's intention is for moving. Yes, yes, yes. I don't know. I'm getting 3 weeks for you. I know. Sorry, you guys. I can't help it when I tune in, you guys. 3 weeks for you, Linda. I know it's probably too soon, you think, but I don't know. I feel like it can happen fast. And I also feel like you don't need that much money like you think you do. So keep that in mind. Be open. Okay. So we're expanding. All right, last step is to magnify it. And when I've been seeing magnify, I've been seeing the intention blow up and the little pieces of the intention flitter about the universe, connecting with those like frequency things or people or whatever is going to help bring it to you. So like in Linda's case, for example, I'm seeing all of the pieces of this intention of moving and having enough money shoot out and scatter about, and I'm seeing it connect with houses. I'm seeing it connect with landlords and people and houses and more money. I'm seeing banks, oddly. So, or maybe not. So I'm seeing these possibilities for you, Linda, right? Like, so for what it's worth, just as an example, right, of how that scattering works, how that magnifying piece works. Lisa's working on healing Matilda the cat, sending her some good vibes. Poor baby. Yeah, she does feel very ill to me. Matilda, cute name. How's everybody feeling with the magnify section? Yeah. This is like maybe because we're doing it a different way, maybe not, maybe it's me, but I'm really seeing your little pieces connect up out there. I don't always know what it's connecting up to. Like Esther, yours is an easy one because it's just an iPhone. But like I'm seeing your phone. I already feel like it's connected to one person, so it's a little bit different. I feel like that's already happening. But I'm seeing these little like I don't know, gay. Like for yours, I'm actually kind of seeing like that the fear itself blew up. So I don't know if you feel it different. All of a sudden, you're not fearful. But yeah, so Cheetah's feeling hopeful and positive. Exactly. Isn't there? So do you guys? I haven't actually ever asked this. So let me ask this for those of you who've been doing this a while with me. Like, do you feel a difference when we do this, when the way you're looking at your intention or the way you're going about intentioning or creating your intention or whatnot? Are you feeling a difference with, I don't know. I love doing things with energy because it kind of takes the onus off us and I don't know, it just kind of feels more fun to me. Like, oh, let's just see what happens. Let's just zap it up. Like, I don't know. Like that's literally how it started. Was like, oh, let me just play around with this and what could happen. So I don't know if you get that sense of not that it's out of your control, but like you don't need to worry about it. Because one of the things they talk about in law of attraction is like, oh, you want this and you're sending it out there, you're telling the universe you want it, and then you forget about it. You leave it alone. So I'm just curious if there's been that kind of shift for you during this manifested process. Just looking for some feedback. Awesome. So gaze, saw them blowing up in space. Cool, cool, cool. I love it. I love it. I was going to go back to yours, but make sure really quick. Yeah, you're done. Okay. Just checking I was just checking your intention, Gay. I mean, I feel like those were all kind of combined in the intention, the 3 that you had listed. Commercial break. Does anyone else drink water during this, or is it really just me sitting up here telling you, encouraging you, check with your doctor if you need to drink water. Okay, let's roll into the Q&A section now. Okay, yay, Marie, you're welcome for the different words, yeah. And if they don't resonate with you, obviously do what resonates with you, but I can't help it when those hits come up. I got to share the vibe. So, yeah. So Cheetah feels a small difference. She gets a sense of knowing that the universe is working to get her intentions come true, manifesting a romantic long-term relationship. Cool. Yay, Lisa's drinking water with me. Water club. We should start a water club. Okay, we don't need another Facebook group to join. Okay, look at us, 20 minutes on the dot. All right, so let's move into our Q&A. So if there has been, so remember, this isn't a psychic reading moment. Yay, Linda drinks water too. I know everybody drinks water. I know some people don't like the taste of water, which I can't even imagine not liking the taste of water. That would be so hard. No wonder they drink maybe beer all the time or soda or juice. Like I couldn't imagine. Yay, Elaine likes the reminder about water. I know. Could you imagine? I should do that just to see what happened, Lisa. Start a water group. Who loves water? I don't really hear a lot of people talking about loving water. Anyway, all right. So if there have been things that have been coming up for you like repeatedly or the last week about your spiritual journey or things going on, I mean, I can't say there won't be psychic readings in here. This isn't a particular psychic reading time, so just keep that in mind. But I want to talk about things that are on your mind, topics that are on your mind, things that are coming up as you're using your intuition or trying to connect with your spirit guides. Or the only thing I ask is the more specific you are, the better your answer is going to be. The better answer you're going to get, the more specific you are. So keep that in mind. Gay's heart is racing. Is that fear about releasing fear? Yes, it is. I got a huge yes before you even asked the question. Not excitement. It's not excitement. It's a fear about releasing the fear. So see, okay, maybe this is going to be psychic readings. So Gay, sorry, I got to adjust my pillow. I got a pillow. So here's what I'm seeing for you, Gay, is how do, so yes, it's fear about releasing the fear because it's weird. What I see for you is like how the fear has been such a damper, holding you down, holding you back, that it's really scary. It is scary because you've been living life this one way with the fear and only doing so much, like maybe stop starting, or it's not necessarily even a conscious thing. To me, it feels way more energetic and under the surface of everything, but at least you are aware of it. You do have an awareness because you're asking about it, but it's kind of like you're freaking out inside on a physical level because what does this mean? What does this look like as you really do release the fear? So do you mind if I do a little energetic unraveling for that fear to, I know you're not going to say no, but what I'm seeing is you need a little help to make it easier for that fear to release instead of being all jumbled up and bogging you down, if that makes sense. So let me know. I mean, I'm sending the unraveling energy now because we're talking about it. You can always not accept it. But so I would like you to do a little energetic homework and write about how do we want to do this? Write about what your life looks like without that fear. Write about what you can accomplish now that you don't have that fear. I don't really want you to focus on the fear. I want you to focus on what's coming because you don't have the fear. Yeah. It's going to be a gentle unraveling. I don't know. Let me know over the next 15 minutes how your heart pounding is doing, because that was the whole point of unraveling the fear, is to shift that physically and energetic body of yours into kind of a different state of, we want you to move into that state of excitement. For me, I sense your excitement is going to be more a calm state and more of a ideas coming in and then a sudden like to-do list perhaps of I can do this, I can do that. So let me know how that feels to you. Okay, Linda's saying, S, I don't understand your plus bedtime comment. Maybe I missed something above. Hold on. Oh, it's cold. Oh, S says it's cold to drink water. Yes. Well, I only like water at room temperature. So you could even warm it up a little bit, probably. Yeah, I've done that before when it's been cold. And don't drink it at bedtime, right? And you'll be up all night. Okay. Um, Linda's saying one of her housemates doesn't like the taste of water and drinks bubble water. See, I think water is probably really hard for people that love carbonation. I do not like carbonation except in my beer. So, well, actually, I don't really like it in my beer, but you know. Okay. Lena says, yes, I'm right. Woo, somebody said I'm right. I'm gonna mark that down. The reconnection I have been making intentions for is hot, and I want that back with someone. Oh, gotcha. Oh, oh, you're talking about when I said that's hot. Yes. Oh, good. Thank you for that confirmation. Took me a minute. Sorry, because the other comment was above. Oh, good. Heart is calmed down, says Gay. Good. Yeah, that was a good fast. Yeah, I'm glad you said that. But see, this is why you guys tell me what's going on for you, because then we can work with it, right? And shift it, balance you. Hi, Lena. Welcome. Um, Oh, Lena loves this. Oh, good. I love the visualization of sending these out like glitter, and what I see is like sparklers. Oh, I like that. And that's the beauty of it, is you can see it any way you want, and it's exactly true and perfect for you because that's how you're seeing it. Why not? You don't have to see it. You do not have to see it the way I see it. So, okay, who else has a burning question that's been happening lately, a topic or something? Linda says, every time I intend to save money for whatever, I get into a certain range of money, extra expenses come rolling in. None are usual or expected. Yep, after the money is gone, expenses go too. I know what you mean. It's like you have a ceiling, you have a cap on, like, say what you have in savings or something, right? Let's do, who else has that? Anybody? I do. Let's do a little unraveling on that too. I don't know, I'm kind of in the mood to play a little bit. So this is for anybody that has a we're not talking about a ceiling cap on your, say, your salary at a job. We're talking about extra money that you have via savings or whatnot. And if you are stuck at a certain level and you can't ever seem to go past that level, beyond that level. So this is for you. So let's see what we need. Couple deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth for me. Let's reconnect up. So actually, I'm not doing well, we are doing a little bit of an unraveling, but really what's coming through is we're actually literally like knocking the ceiling off, say that savings account, we're going to call it. We're using the symbol of the savings account where your money's sitting, but it really doesn't apply to just a savings account. Okay, but we're using that as the anchor, or the anchor. How do I explain it? We're just using that as the example, but it cuts across all different areas and ways. Okay, so however this applies to you in your situation is perfect, but we're literally, like, I see holes being poked up first, and now there's like a saw coming through and cutting it. They're going at it. So some of you, that means, okay, so there might be certain levels, layers or levels of this, of acceptance, right? So you may only be ready to accept some holes in the roof. So maybe things start filtering up a little bit, and it's going to be perhaps a slow expansion period because there's still some mindset work that will need to be done. So it's making sense to everybody. So yeah. So it's like, to me, I'm seeing there's certain stages for certain people. So a certain level that you're going to accept for yourself. Again, back to the mindset work. But now the whole top is coming off. And I'm actually seeing the money float up, not up and away from you. I'm saying it's in a bigger area. So it's now mixing and commingling with other money. And then now I'm actually seeing money come down and around and underneath from all areas, all directions, angles coming into this, say, savings account. Okay, you with me? Anybody seeing something different that's kind of cool? And Linda, I think that's why I was telling you that it doesn't matter what you're planning about this move, because that's just kind of you in your little moving box of how maybe you've done it in the past and that kind of thing. Does that make sense? So kind of open that box up a little bit. Oh, maybe cut out a side of that box and or let the whole thing fall. You guys, this is your big tip of the show. Did you know that there is no box? There is no box for anything. I learned that. I learned that like a year before I moved. I met a wise man. But it's true though, is like there are no boxes. Like we put ourselves in these little boxes. Anyway, that's a whole other topic. Okay, Marie says one of her manifestations has come true. Yay! From starting to do the show. That's awesome. You have better internet after 14 years. I remember when you did your internet one. That was kind of recent too. And I was like, that's an interesting manifestation. Maybe I should have done that in Bachelor and then I could have stayed there. Hi, Kathleen. Oh, you're so welcome. Kathleen. Well, it's not really a psychic reading, but I can say that yes, that person has blocks. Suchita says, how can I cut the cords of past relationships? My conscious self has forgiven and released them, but I have been told that the cords are not cut. So have you done something? So thank you for saying this again, because hold on, I gotta take a note, you guys. Hold on, wait a minute. Got too many notebooks. Okay. I'm adding this to my to-do list. And I think I have one. I think I have a cord cutting blog already, but if not, there's one coming. It's on my list now. So yeah. So cord cutting. I had a mentor once who taught that she does a cord removal, cut, removal, whatever word you want to use. She did a cord cutting every day before bed. She would do a cord cutting because you just connect, right? It's like a connection. You're just connecting as you go through life with people. So I never really kind of jumped on the bandwagon with that one, although I can see the beauty of it. I can see the reason for it. And I'm starting to think otherwise now because my sensitivity level, my clear empathy, my empathy, my clear empathy, my just overall, I feel like I'm going from like introvert, really I'm an introvert into like HSP, highly sensitive person. Like as I grow older, I don't know if this is even a thing. As I grow older, I'm 49, almost 50, you guys. My birthday's soon. Not soon, like 3 weeks away. Anyway, I'm gonna be 50, you guys. Okay, had a moment. But I feel like I'm getting more sensitive. Like noise drives me insane. I can't stand everybody on their phone with the latest song or video or like all my I do like to play some games, my apps, and I have to turn the sound off. Like I don't need to hear all that noise. I don't know if anybody's like that, but I feel like it is in direct proportion relation to my gifts growing and whatnot. So let me know how you feel about that. Anyway, so the times I've done cord cutting, besides to play with it and be like, oh, what's cord cutting going to do with this? So I did it with my girlfriend, and lo and behold, she called me, and she never reached out first, ever. Tip: don't have friends like that. We're not friends anymore. But it was really interesting to kind of play with it. So, okay, back to your question, Suchita. Sorry, kind of a tangent. So yes, your conscious self has forgiven and released the person, but it's your energetic self, the energetic body, the etheric field, your aura that still has that connection. And when it comes to cords, it could also be that person, not that person could still be connected to you via a cord, right? So, yeah, I do sense the cords still. Shall we just take care of that real quick? Does anybody have some cords that they want gone? So one way you can do it is to imagine the cord. Let's just do this together, you guys. You might need a little bit more than this, Suchita, but I'll help you as we go. So you can imagine the cord, you don't have to actually know that this is how the cord looks. It doesn't matter. You're imagining the cord between you and this person. Okay? Everybody got it? Everybody do this with somebody you want to cut cords with. A little side note. Was it you talking about the cord cutting last week? Because I know this came up last week, or maybe Gay remembers because I'm not remembering anything. But so when you do a cord cutting, you guys are just shifting the egoic connection and the energetic connection. So it doesn't mean, okay, almost pretty much every time I've cut cords with anybody, mostly like exes, right? I hear from them. I hear from them in 15 minutes is the soonest. I hear from them in 4 hours afterwards. You hear from them because they feel it. They feel the difference if they really are wanting to be connected, right? If there's something, right? So just consider that. But it's not a bad thing. Like for me, I always just kind of laugh like, yep, they felt it. Like it's just a good confirmation that it worked, right? Because they felt it. And so they're reaching out, hey, wait, where are you? Come back. What's going on? So just know that when you think about the person, when you are in contact with the person, if you see the person, that cord can reconnect. The beauty of the reconnection is it's going to happen in a different way, in a new way, in a hopefully more healthy way. You with me? Okay. You're welcome, Kristen. Um, so, yes, Linda just says the person may be courting to you. Exactly. So let's all think about, let's do a little cord. Does everybody want to do this now? And we'll end on this note. Okay. So think about that person. This is good because I could do a little cord cutting too. So you're imagining the person, you're imagining the cord, whatever it looks like is perfectly fine. And if you get a sense of what location that person is connected to you at, sometimes I see a lot of little tiny cords everywhere. I did a cord cutting on somebody the other day, and his ex-girlfriend had one connected to his root chakra. It was huge, huge cord. So just know that it can look, it can look however it looks. So then imagine, I'm doing a little different for you, Suchita, since I want to make sure we get it for you, but not that I don't want everybody to get it. How rude. Did that sound rude? So we can call in Archangel Michael if it is a particularly tough situation, and or if it isn't, but I kind of like to bring in the big guns for it, But Suchita and everyone, imagine now a huge pair of scissors, like as big as you, okay? Huge pair of scissors, and you're holding these scissors, and they're really big, but you can carry them, This is your imagination. So you are imagining, and you are coming after this cord with this huge pair of scissors, and you cut it. And you cut it. And I'm actually going to pull the cord out of you. Well, so cutting it, so what happens when we cut it? Okay. When we cut it, then you have two cords, the one connected to that person and the one connected to you, and there's nothing keeping it alive. So the cord will fall out from you guys, okay? So Suchita, I'm not going to wait for that to dissolve. Some people like to use the word dissolve too for cord, like cord cutting just sounds kind of harsh, right? I'm going to cut cords, right? But it doesn't have to be. It's all in perception, right? I mean, I kind of actually like it because usually when I get to the point of cutting cords, it's like I'm fed up. So I want to cut cord, like I'm cutting the cords. So talk to me about how you feel about that. So dissolve it. I recently learned a really, really powerful, gosh, there's so many, we should do just a cord cutting class, right? Because there's so many, okay, it's going on the list, you guys. This is a good one. This is a really good one for empaths too. Well, in general, sorry, I'm off on a tangent about protection and boundaries in general for the empaths. But Kristen says, cording, interesting. You knew about this, but didn't know people could purposefully cord to another. I'm guessing that is what keeps happening to me. Thank you for pointing this out. You're welcome. And yes, I mean, anybody can cord to anybody from coming in contact or just thinking about the person or what have you. So Lena got a pain after she cord cut. So hold that thought, and somebody remind me if I get off on another tangent, because we'll do a little bit of an energy healing for that. So I'd be curious, is the pain where you did the cord cutting, or are you just like, do you feel like it's an emotional pain because you don't really want to cut the cord? That can happen. And, you know, the cords can be reconnected when you don't even think they can be. So just consider that. There's definitely some people you don't want cords with, right? I'm gonna try that, do the cord cutting every night and see how that goes. Sacral chakra. And is that where you were connected? So yeah. That's an important chakra though. You don't really want people connected to your sacral chakra. Not that they're not all important, but I don't know. So is anybody else having any physical pain or discomfort or upset from doing this cord cutting? So Cheetah, did we answer your question? I mean, do you feel different or better or anything? Just so you know, if the person that you cord cut with does contact you and you don't want to contact them back, you don't have to. Surprise! You don't have to contact them back. Okay? Just so you know. Do what is best for you. You could even ask your intuition or do a muscle test, like, is this in my highest and best good to return the message, return the contact. I felt like somebody needed to hear that. If you're really seriously trying to get away from somebody, then take those steps. And that includes no contact, right? This is a whole other show. We're heading into unknown territory. But this is good. We will do more on cord cutting and protection boundaries, because as empaths, we need it. I think we need to learn how to manage ourselves. So, okay. Let's do a quick, I haven't seen any comments come in. Let's do a quick energy healing bath. I don't know why I'm calling it that. And we're just sending some really nice sparkly white and pink. I love doing the rose quartz infused pink sparkly energy. You can feel it and see it coming down from the universe, hitting your crown chakra and just flowing and cascading through and down your body, out your limbs, down the bottom of your feet, into the earth's core. And I'm actually picturing the earth's core fire energy coming up through the bottom. I know earth element, but I'm seeing fire, like the earth element coming up as fire. How's that? Coming up as fire, like sparkly fire, not flaming, hot, burning fire, but like a spark of fire coming up. So it's coming up through the bottom of your feet, up your leg, doing the opposite we just did, up your legs, up your body, and out the top of your head. Yes, Esther, your cord cut happened. Does anybody want to do a quick check-in with me about I'm getting a yes to everybody that everybody's cords were cut. Okay, good. So Cheetah hasn't talked or seen the person in here. Yeah. I'm getting everybody's cords were cut, in case you were wondering. Interesting. So Lena she did the cord cutting from the heart chakra, but the pain was lower. So what I'm actually picking up for that is you've experienced it in your heart because it was a heart hurt, right? but the actual cord for this person was connected at the sacral chakra. So that's interesting. That can happen. And it's perfect because you connect with that person in your heart. So you're not necessarily maybe thinking that the cord is actually in your sacral chakra, if that makes sense. Cool. Okay, awesome. I'm going to end on that lovely note. So we'll have to have a cord cutting class because there's a few different ways to cut cords, and they're all different and they're all fun, and you can do all of them or some of them or none of them or a combination or come up with your own. I'm actually thinking of, now that I'm talking about it, the one we just did, who presses the Christ light and the room and the room. I'm coming up with 5. One of them's not really, 2 of them actually aren't really a cord cutting. Well, 3 of them really. Well, 3 of them, 2 of them are kind of more a visualization of taking your energy back, but it's a very similar concept. So cool. Awesome, you guys. Okay, thank you. And if you have any other feedback about this new format, let me know how we can tweak it. I actually kind of like the idea of maybe changing it up every week. Well, let me just ask it right now. So you can tell me how you feel. Maybe we change it up every week. So one of the weeks is a general Q&A, and then the next, because 4 weeks in a month. So a general Q&A, a psychic readings, a energy something, and a free-for-all, or whatever. I don't know. Because we were going to do the topic Q&A, and then I kept giving people readings. So maybe we just kind of see what happens every time. Or we can have a specific one, and if it changes, it changes. If you're open to being a little bit footloose and fancy free. So that's kind of where I'm thinking right now about it. So let me know your thoughts. And you guys are awesome. Thank you for joining, and I hope it was fun for you. If it's ever boring, let me know, because we don't want to do boring, right? I don't like boring. And remember to hydrate. I'm hoping that Facebook will give me one of my little thumbnails. I'm like, but it's always like, eyes are closed. So Cheetah likes the idea of different sessions. Lena likes to see what happens. You're welcome, Esther, darling. Here, I'm going to shoot you. I hope it's the right link. If you have not taken the survey yet, please, please, please take it. I'm just sending the link now in the comments. I hope it went through. Did it? I don't see it yet. We're shifting gears a little bit from, we're talking about, thank you, Gay, I'm never boring. I know. I'm such a goofball. I can't possibly be boring. So we're shifting into more from like straight, I'm talking about the Facebook group. Ignite Your Intuition is shifting more into a soul awakening, a soul transformation. We're working on the name. Hint, go do the survey and help me with the name. Soul vitality, soul vibrancy, soul awakening, soul transformation, soul roar soul, whatever. So we're oh yay, thank you if you have. Thank you. So when you fill out the survey, if you include your name, you're going to be entered into the giveaway of a 15-minute session with me. So you guys, let's hope for quiet tomorrow, because I'm going to go to the cenote and I'm going to do the live poll for the winners. So every 5 people that fill out the survey, we're picking one 15-minute session winner. So that is going to be the excitement tomorrow. I'm going to do it at 11 o'clock, same time as we had this today, 11 Eastern. So, and I'll put a post to remind everybody. So in case you want to join live. And what else? I think that's all in the way of announcements. So that's kind of where we're shifting. We're shifting from just a real specific intuition talking. It always did include everything else, but the name, I think, needs to reflect that we really talk about soul journey. We talk about awakening. We talk about intuition. That's part of it, right? We talk about energy healing tools or tactics or whatever, and spirit guides and guardian angels and anything you want to talk about, really. but we need a name that fits it, right? We need a name that incorporates all of that stuff. Awesome. So Suchita's saying, so Suchita, for the last 20 minutes then, like meditation, a Q&A, healing, and reading, like do all of that? Yeah. Maybe we just say that that's what it's going to be, and then whatever comes up that time is what happens. Kind of like today, right? I kind of like that. I kind of like living on the edge like that, not having a plan. Maybe it's like an all about you 20 minutes or something, right? Because I liked how today flowed and went off on its little tangent. So, okay, cool. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. And I will see you tomorrow with the big draw. Woohoo! Get ready.